Time them like this, where politics they shape with future, career they define we path them, and the economy they touch everybody in life.
Big thank you to
One program where they ask the hard question them and seamlessly bring the answer them close to you, face to face with the movers and shakers, the voice them will matter, the issue them will count. One time per week, one big name, one big issue, one-on-one on Liberty Online TV. Every Friday, 8 to 9 p.m. with Khadija Bangura. One-on-one, only on Liberty Online TV.
Welcome back. Apologies for that break there. We get power cuts in the studio. And you still watch the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV. We still get with two studio guests, them Raymond Yirah Turay, winner a political analyst, and also Sulaiman Banja Tejan-Sie, a lawyer and also a former Secretary General for the Sierra Leone People's Party. This morning, they look at the rising tension within the SLPP. What does this mean for them party and how they go able for sustained political power? Now that's what they look at. And also, Sulaiman Banja Tejan-Sie, they interpret the party constitution about the powers and the mandate of the executive. Earlier, if you don't tell we about the powers of the chairman, we clearly should see the chairman, according to the constitution, he get power past all other executive members. Now, let me go back to the Women's Council. It clearly shows say divide within the Women's Council, and from the events we happen on Saturday, a lot of people don't they get conversation around that. One popular stakeholder within the SLPP we pull a voice message. Now Josephine Jackson we state several issues them we do happen within the party. The Women's Council, firstly, how normally it is structured?
Well, the Women's Council, you get the women's leader, you get the executive, then you get the regional, then you get the district, and then you get the constituency. Now, a very big body. Women's Council and the young generation, you understand that two organs now party, and I would say then at the engine and the accelerator where they carry the vehicle forward. Yes, the apparent say the National Women's Council problem there, because if the event was supposed to be a National Women's Council event, and Josephine Jackson said, will give you that, and they not been there inside there. And they look for prominent women, them, I not see them inside there. We clearly should say not to be a united event. And talking to the leadership of the party, it even apparent to me say, Western area, the whole of the Western area regional women's council will not be represented. And so I agree with you, I say yes, there is a perception. They give the impression, say unity there from the way the thing go on and the way some of them they talk now to we. But as I say, these are things that we can handle inside we National Executive Council when we ballet. When the governing organ down there of the party, we the only organ we did before that, and they meet so often when at the conference. So we will get a crisis there, and then we then call there, as the chairman not rightly say, now for someone the National Executive Council, now challenges where we they see. It's just unfortunate, as my brother rightly say, it's so unfortunate that as a governing party, at this juncture, we self they distract ourselves with all the issues there. We really not the further we cause. I mean, in any way, the help we for govern at the same time, the help we for prepare properly for 2028.
The divide now the Women's Council starts way back from the elections. Mrs. Bill campaigned outrightly for our foray, and our foray win the elections. Now that it clear say the First Lady and the chairman, not they work together. So what are the possibility for let the chairman able to penetrate inside our foray in camp? Let them see reason say the council for day together. Yeah. Fractions not for day within the Women's Council.
Well, first and foremost, the women's leader get for realize in a member of the national officers, the national executive. They get for realize that and they get for work within the national executive. You know, that's naive, I think, to say, NEC for go insist on. Because we elect them for come together and run the party. And run the party, you understand, the party, when you look at the aims and objectives of Sierra Leone People's Party, you look at the mission and we vision, now unity. We ask for unity in the country, you know, we ask for unity in this country also for get independence. We do. We ask for unity in this country also for bring an 11-year war to an end. We do. So obviously, as a unity is the bane of our party, is the core value of our party. And I make we say one country, one people. That slogan they now the western area part of SLPP, the People's Party, now they come with them. Because at that time they will be with brother than the opposition, will be talk say the protectorate and the colony. Now two parallel, it will not ever meet. No. Lamina Sankor, you understand, we change the name for Ian Jones. You know, just for sure, say we for be one country, one people. So if we preach unity in Sierra Leone, we forget unity within our party. It is crucial. You know, we go tell somebody say for unite where you also not unite. So, but as I say, we go work on that, and I'm glad the way now we they talk about anything they are so in the public. Obviously, we members them, you know, all day now they host and now they read that. They know say the need day now for make we go inside. They tell non come for make we go inside and take serious actions for make sure say then one the way we elect for perform their role and perform their role then. And then they not get caught up inside this jostle for power at this very initial stage. Okay. And one thing about this power self, when you want a job, you didn't look the adverts we advertise the job. You did look the qualification for the job. You did look what's in the requirements there for that job before you make application. Also, but a lot of people let they jump right now. You understand? Who inside? Well, nobody no come out it and boldly say they run for office. You understand? And they all they show an intention to then surrogate them on social media. With all that, what me go advise at this stage before you did not your intention, look through this constitution and see whether you qualify. Because when me look inside this constitution and waiting I see. But people they are also not qualify.
What in the constitution say about
Uda
and Uda qualify?
The constitution, because I accept the first lady we mentioned that one in at the meetings about rights. Mm-hmm. We all get the same rights. We all wouldn't call, nobody no go wouldn't call. Yes, as members, we all get the same rights. But in any society or any organization, you understand, so man get right for do certain things, so man get right not for do certain things. So man get right for aspire for certain things, then so man not get right for aspire to certain things, then you understand them. So now in this. Now I make under Article 2 of the Constitution, it talk about membership. And then membership there they get category. As I tell you earlier on, we get regular and ordinary member. When me and you go take her. They will get associate membership when the organization and go take her. But even under this ordinary member, we get, you know, we get categories. You understand? If I can just go through the categories there for now. You get ordinary member, you get patron, you get chief patron, you get grand chief patron. Then you get distinguished grand chief patron. All the other one there, then just say patron where you register, you want contribute to the party at a higher level, you go for patron. You understand from ordinary. If you want to contribute more as a higher level chief patron, you go to that. If you be chief patron, you want to contribute more, you don't get more money, you want to contribute to a party, you can go for grand chief patron. But when you come to distinguish grand chief patron, the constitution talk exactly who that them belong there. It said the following members of the party shall belong to the category of distinguished grand chief patrons of the party and shall be registered as such. For Famble and House, we know literate in English. It say the member then at the party. It say the member they were they can talk about so at the party. We hold them position there, Then for belong to a category what they call distinguished grand chief patron. And the party for register them. Not them position there. Other than them people there. The national party leader, the national deputy party leader, the national party chairman, the national deputy party chairman, the national secretary general, former national party leaders, former national deputy party leaders, former national chairman, former deputy national chairman, former secretary generals, former heads of state presidents, former vice presidents, former presidential nominees. Then the one that will stand and not win. Former vice presidential nominees, the one they will be won as vice president that will not win. Now they stop. Then it tells you, say, in exceptional circumstance, the National Executive Council, when a NEC, and the party conference can confer on people they wouldn't believe, say, deserve that title of distinguished Grand Chief Patron, and for invite them into that membership category day of distinguished Grand Chief Patron, and then go contribute na the party fund at a level where higher pass the one who na Grand Chief Patron. So na eri. So then people are in this category. All right, now more commodity, now more come to the qualification for run for office. You come to Article 16, will tell you about public elections. Article 16 tell you about public elections. Then Article 16C, 8B. It says no person shall be nominated as a party candidate for the post of presidential nominee unless B, he or she is a member of the party in the category of distinguished Grand Chief Patron. I repeat, he or she is a member of the party in the category of distinguished Grand Chief Patron. So for run for leader of the party and as presidential candidate for elections, the member for be a distinguished Grand Chief Patron. And not stop there, Article 17. When are the criteria for contest elections and forget party symbol. Yeah, now I go tell you how you be zonal, chiefdom level, constituency level, regional, national, and national elections. Ward councillor, if you want to be chairman or mayor and parliamentarian, waiting at the criteria we forget for run for getting kind of position there inside SLPP. Then we come to leader, flag bearer. That's the leader of the party and flag bearer for the presidential elections, and deputy leader or running mate. It says shall be fully paid up member of the party in the category of distinguished Grand Chief Patron for at least 5 years. All right. Now this constitution come 2020. Now I will make this constitution. This is now 2025. From 2020 to 2025, me go tell you, me a member of NEC, me a delegate. One day, we will not sit down and bring any new member into this category. So how you see the category this one the constitution, that's what they take today. You cannot bring no new member. And even if you bring new member now, tell me from now to 2028, you go 5 years for qualify as a distinguished Grand Chief Patron for run for president.
That's a tricky one because you make mention say all the one day within the rumor say once for be flag bearer, they not qualify.
No, because not to distinguish Grand Chief Patron of the party.
Even the first day did not qualify.
No. Right now you look around who that qualify. Madabio, I can't run again. Julde, he qualify. John Benjamin, I've been former chairman, he qualify. Prince Adin, I've been former secretary general and former chairman, he qualify. Miro Sidonaya, I qualify according to the constitution. But beaucoup people who they see the Allah not belong to the category of membership in the Sierra People's Party for run for the highest office.
So as it is now, they always then the rumor say once, not just the vice president qualify according to our constitution.
Yes.
So without them qualifications, they follow you reach at the Grand Chief Patron.
Well, that not mean to say
it doesn't mean
it will not block and say a close group. People then they will don't contribute to the party. People then they will apply with the neck. And the party conference will believe say they want they don't work for this party also. Then fit forget this category and come inside. So not to close club, but as it did now, as this will not open this club yet from where the constitution come into being, you can rightly say most of them not qualify.
So then people are all where they make move as if they want for be flag bearer for succeed President Bio. Is it that they don't know the SLPP constitution or then just they tried and chance?
I think to say most people don't realize it because I don't get into conversation with people there where I talk and make the reference to them that thing they know. And these are senior people there inside the party. You see, now I make the advice them for go and look the constitution, good one, and see how you understand. You go look the constitution and you try for bring in tandem with your ambition.
With all what's in the happen, what do you feel say President BOA still gets the mantle of leadership at the SLPP for do now, because all the intention there surround in WEF. And in WEF don't make publicly say nothing no dey way it they do, where a man no they support him.
Well, I don't want to go into that. That's not a young relationship, you know. But what me they talk about now, whose role we they play as a party. Because in as much as the first lady, now the wife of the president, is a member of the Sierra Leone People's Party. And as a member of the Sierra Leone People's Party, is governed by the rules and regulations and the constitution of the party. And if heed to the decisions of the leadership of the party. And what such leadership, now the one will for meet on the 20th, so that the National Executive Council, whatever resolution will pass under, bound each and every member, including the chairman himself and the leader of the party. They're all bound by any resolutions by NEC. So NEC will sit down, we will look at all the issues there, because these are issues we not only now we SLPP issues, but they are national issues, because now we're in governance. And as now we're in governance, we get for address, especially with party issues, if they affect if they don't become a national issue.
So you should say there is possibility for make the party review that particular party and the constitution where they qualify you for office of the president.
Yeah, well, we party wouldn't call yes, we can amend, but for a constitution we just come 2020, you understand, to 2025, you understand, nothing to say we'll just come back again, can begin make major, because in a major amendment, you're talking about amending about 3 or 4 sections, you understand, where show you say this is what the people of the party wanted. I mean, don't forget, this is not the longest constitutional review we'll ever do. It started in my term just after we lost the 2012 election. Now start this process. And not done say, 2020 during Napoleon in term. So you're talking about nearly over 5-6 years, you understand, with the reviewer. We don't review them first, you understand, during midterm. We don't come back during Napoleon and 10 and take them back to the people that review them before we finally endorse them, before we go through this process. So this constitution right now reflects, you understand, the views and aspirations of our membership. Because not one man don't make them. It went around the country, all man put their own contribution. And at the end of the day, na students say the party for day. But we can still amend. There is a clause there for amend, and it's a feel for amend. If you need there for amend. But with all this way they go on, you understand, there are nothing to say justifiable need there for amend. Because right now, you understand, who people don't know about them, you understand, look how he did. We are think to say, if people let me know about them, you know, go untidy like I untidy. So
I just want to clarify something quickly. What you mentioned about the decision of NEC, we are the highest body with the decision within the party on this issue of bringing in members we for qualify for office. Like you, I don't know if you go before we have found that, because you be the mention say
yes,
if it possible say we can able for make decision and bring people in.
Yeah, we can make decision and bring people in. We can even give you the part we say 5 years. You understand? We say 5 years. We can able to review them so that at least people will get opportunity for us. We can able to review them to 2 or 3 years, from the time we make up for make sure say people then qualify and then qualify for one. People them we would think to say deserve for one, because no, don't forget that for one country, not all man will be president. You know what? Would they make the position now they look like I say not a better position? Would they trivialize the role of the presidency? All man they can join party 2-3 years, you say you want to be president, And political party is an institution where you get for go into, you understand? You get for learn them from the beginning. Me start as a polling agent at the age of 17 at the go school. I don't join SLPP, you understand? Work me way, you understand, through constituency, through regionality, I can at the national level. And I think to say, so politics for turn, not to see where you forget for learn them. However, you learn book, you be what they call. You understand? Politics is a different ball game. Where I think to see people learn for learn and get ready for them. You understand? In terms of formulation of policies, in terms of beaucoup things they way for learn before you say you want to be president. I don't think to say president are just something now we all for the jump, Lately now I see 19 people. Look the last time, 2011, we had over 20 candidates. Whereas when Tijan Kabade go, we only had about 5 candidates. Just 5 candidates, From 5 now, we don't shoot up 20, 22, 23, 24. Then at the end of the day, where you find out, Beaucoup people they get 1 vote, 2 votes. What you go do there in the first place? You understand? And they show this unity. Say we're not able to come together and follow one person in policy and support that person there. All man just need to say able rule. And that's not they show both parties, because the two leading parties, they all get that problem they right now. You understand? Everybody wouldn't call, nobody no one go under in company. You understand? Say, maybe we all can support one person, We should say we're not guided by any vision. You understand? It's just individual. Now we own individual ambition. We own ego no more one wouldn't call. Because if you guided, if you want to help Sarah Leone, you understand? You go come together with like minds, when I come with a vision, when I support one man with that vision.
So how na party that says that we na feel say go before move the party to
from this constitution, you see now, you understand? That they want them, you understand, they wouldn't work their way up, you understand, to elective office, they wouldn't run. And they want them, they run, you understand? They are the best. Now that is constitution this guy for tell you. Now among them people and they, I think, say a good leader will come out. Because it's been tested. It's been tested both by the electorate, we own internal electorate, you understand, or the national electorate. Then at the same time, you understand, it's been tested in leadership position.
Let me go back to the Saturday event and watch a clip. We will come back to you. Let me analyze some of the things about some missing billions where Mrs. Vio talk about.
After the election not done completely, when the election done, I sit down and look at the party. Now I go back and go fen. Let's say they want to fen. Now I take 1 billion I can put inside this SLPP account. I say for the 30 people that went here, the money just disappear. Next spend.
Ingo fen usai fen. It take 1 billion. You can put her inside the party account. According to her, that money they just disappear. And all of a sudden, we'll see the outgoing, the former Secretary General. He pull a statement, clarify certain things. Then for Napoleon, it's in a baseless accusation, Dandy. So normally, how the party can do in terms of accountability, because if the first lady they make such kind claims, say 1 billion loss from the party account, it's serious when it comes to accountability for the party and for a party within governance.
Yes. The statement got unfortunate for common at that podium day. Because as I tell you now, we get structures. We get the Finance and General Purpose Committee. We get this National Executive Council where they tell you, we all the one and they, you understand, and they prove each and every one of the officials they will put there, you understand, for make sure say they wouldn't call. Every conference where they get report. So if you say things like that when they happen, I think to say that not to that podium they go to tell the world about things like that, you understand? Because I think to say this, they give the wrong impression about the Sierra Leone People's Party. The Sierra Leone People's Party will me join when I know. When I run the secretariat and where I see how Napoleon they run the secretariat, I don't think to say money we just lost like that. You understand? Because we get structures. Each and every payment you understand is supported by documents, because we have auditors. We get a financial secretary, we get an auditor, we get a treasurer. Then apart from that, we get the FNGP, when at the committee where they oversee the all. So there are structures of accountability in our party. I don't want to make anybody get that impression. They say SLPP in a party where they put money no more, disappear. No. Well, now I try to tell you so. And not possible for make that one happen. She is, but maybe she's not okay with the structures and the governance structure of the party. Me, you bring me Kanaya because you know that they say me don't did it, I know what thing they go on. Now me can tell you. And not to say where I did it, if they go on, then I know they go on. It is permanent, you understand them, because we in a neck or the wooden call no go sit down, things like that they happen, you understand. But as the man who been did it all rightly say make the present executive audit them, look at the wooden call and come. So you understand then the man knows say during a young period, everything was documented. So if you say when you say something disappear, that means to say you understand it just lost without any trace for what in them do. And when they contribute money na politics for investment, not to financial institution, political party You understand? Then get activities. Where I put money inside it, I put money for support the activities then they. So if you go inside it, you not get for the for 1 year safe or 6 months safe, you understand? Because you get to go to what activities. And we get a lot of people that will pay. We get a lot of things for do with money. And money, politics na money, you understand? So if you put money in politics, you understand? You expect them for steal, you get for go. But what you concerned about, how it go, whether it's accounted for, what purpose was it used for?
Mrs. Biosene puts money in the party again until they get situation reports and
But
financial reports.
we do that every year. I don't know which one. But you can ask.
Why info come na
Well,
public and they ask for such documents?
It's unfortunate say we can't public and do that. But as you rightly say, that now another evidence of disunity. That now another evidence of disunity. Because if not to disunity, there's a chairman, there is a secretary general, you understand there, and there's a treasurer. Write your answer and say, your son, I want to know what is the status report of this particular account, you understand? Then they go give you a breakdown. We get people in the party office who did for that. We get finance officers. Then go give you a breakdown when the money can inside, what they use the money for.
He even go further and ask the women's leaders, say, in one for make donation to the women's council, but you know they put in money in a SLPP account if they're not getting a situation report, financial report. So let the women's council go open a parallel account who say in go donate in your money.
I don't think that go right inside SLPP because SLPP is run by an executive. We in one account today, you understand? And what you go put, then not to SLPP account. Because SLPP account, all monies for SLPP goes through our accounting system to be accounted for by our treasurer. If you go make something outside, then who that go account to you about, to account to the membership? Because anytime we go, next meeting is we call for financial statement. Every conference will give financial statement. So if you go put on another account where we not get access to, then now you put on to, not necessarily the party you put on to, because the party get access to them so that the party able can tell we whose money can inside and what you will use them for.
So, madam, our foreign not get right for open this parallel
Put out,
account.
if the executive, not to the first lady for asking for opener. As I tell you, so we get structures. The executive, if you want to open an account for any particular reason, he has to go through the executive. Because they get for look at whether it's viable. But putting them for consider. Because inside that executive day, you get the treasurer, you get the chairman, you get the SFD, young generation day. I know they say no can do it, but he has to do it with the authority of the executive.
All right, let's come to Mr. Yirah. Interesting times ahead for the SLPP.
Indeed.
We don't listen to Mr. Tejan-Sie. He don't give a breakdown of who that and who that qualify for flag bearer according to the constitution. And based on all the different categories the way it don't name, for the only person among the lots where they express interest now, the vice president. Nine no more qualify according to the SLPP constitution. But don't they see names they come up? We don't they see the numbers they continue. As of yesterday, a sister media institution, Lahai Lawrence Liman say himself one for be president.
Okay, it sounds very, very interesting. But like there is an expression, they say the presidency should be as big as and as influential as the man who or the woman who occupies it. We don't drag this office, just people the personal ambition, Everybody just wants power, forgetting that power at state level, you forget certain requirements. That is why we get political parties. Salon, go just be an independent candidate for run for presidency. No, you must belong to a political party. And that party they get the laws there. Their institutions, now they go groom you. They know say yes, you really fit for the office. So it's no surprise because people now feel say politics is the shortest way for make money. So now there they go. All man get your ambition. So the ambition is not that they are going to win, but the fact remains, even if they lose, they will be compensated for if that government is to consolidate power at the end of the day. I think that the whole rhetoric behind these aspirations of guys. But what I'm saying, if the SLPP is really set to govern our country after 2028, I know they say that. The disunity is so entrenched. And based on what would they hear even from First Lady, okay, she has the burden of proof. He say he don't put money, but that money they not be accounted for. But if somebody of that stature, if they talk something publicly, that boils down to the fact that the SLPP, they really lack accountability and transparency, not within even internal party dynamics. But take them. Let's go back to other issues like what happened during the 2023 elections. We are yet to see disaggregated, data being published. That electoral, procedural, inefficacies, they are there. When people want to know Sierra Leoneans, because now based on all the things they did, they go say, you know what, let us maintain the status quo, because they are accountable to we, they're transparent with we. Look, even state institutions like the judiciary, people they talk about
you get the
biasness,
You get a very vast experience in politics across the country. You don't follow up politics within the country. Is it the very first time we see shots that happen at the country when a president in office in second term, we start to see some of them in fights and division within the political party they represent? Is it the very first time we see that?
Well, it's not a new phenomenon, the only thing, this very dispensation, it is too acute, it's too conspicuous. Because I remember the Ernest by Kurma here. Ernest be able to get the political clout for consolidate, like everybody be just they look forward because the panel be declare it. People get their personal ambitions, but it was just within, a level where it's controllable. But look now, it's becoming uncontrollable to the extent even First Lady, they make that type utterances there publicly, how they put money, with. So that tells you internally the party get a problem.
So now, because of President Bio in kind leadership style?
I want to, because if President Bio at a point then say, he no go able deliver again on him promises, then he don't accept, say yes, he not able run this country. The only thing he said as a consolation, he was going to train a new crop of leaders. But you are still there. So if you say you not go able to change Sierra Leone, then what make you be promised with? Why did we vote you in? We needed a change.
So you think, say, it still not gets the leadership control within the party as we speak now?
No. They tell you for now. It's just like where you get a loose system. Now, so me, they categorize the incumbent. It's a loose system, just like a free range. I know they see a central authority because people are just joking for power. Here and there, you follow, eh? And when you look at and deeply, like from the utterances of the First Lady, it's like we are under a petticoat government. Meaning, you see, largely, a woman gets tremendous influence over activities of the day-to-day, politics of our country. So I know they see that central authority on the man in charge. To be very honest with you.
So woman no get rights for take then kind step there or central authority there na political party.
No,
is that what you're saying?
No, the women have the right, they have the authority to be part of the governing process. But we elected President Bio. So whatever decision, I think, should come from President Bio. We must see him him be the central focus here, manning the central authority. But it's like the authority is shifting away from him. Well, I don't label it. We have a petticoat government. Largely, it's under the influence of a woman.
But the First Lady is a member of the party.
Yes, a member of the party, but she's not the president of this country. For goodness sake. People voted President Julius Maada Bio. So whatever, the First Lady is, yes, should be looked upon as an auxiliary, but not taking that principal role to the extent even within party dynamics. You are beginning to see a lot of, disunity and what have you. So I am not seeing a central authority coming from HBO.
But the First Lady gets a huge followers. You get people that were very strong within the party, really give that kind of support within the SLPP. And if she is a member of the party and gets the kind number of people, calibers of people within the party, with the give support, what it mean for the SLPP?
Politics is about numbers. I agree with you. But let's have a leader who has the capacity to unite the party. Because at the end, unity is very paramount. Just like the Bible say, a house divided in itself or by itself, they survive. So let us have that stabilizer, adjuster, a leader who has the capacity to stabilize the party, adjust the party, bringing even dissenting views together. That's if you are determined to continue in governance.
Not so that President Bio they do present.
Well, we are talking here about the internal divisions of the SLPP party.
They get a retreat recently in Akenema,
Yes.
about 2 weeks ago. Also, I caution everybody.
Yes, I told you earlier. The president we don't say, not even give baton it. All man one begin for run. I think he has a duty. Because now in party, and he go on for seeing party continue for day in governance. But to what extent, even that retreat, it go heal the wounds? Because others, you feel say all man attend that retreat day. Yeah, you go say majority attend, but there are some we not go attend. So what are we saying here? If any incumbent is determined to continue in leadership, I think the foremost thing is to address the internal dissension. If the internal dissension is addressed, I think that is, a platform that will catapult them to consolidate power. But when the division is so very, striking, it becomes a problem. Because you are in governance. It's not about resources. You are in control. One would have expected the opposition, out of frustration, lacking resources, would have a lot of dissension, but not coming from an incumbent. So that tells you the quest and ambition for power within members. It's so rife, it's so glaring, to the extent people do not want to take their position that they are not really fit at a material point in time to go for the position of presidency.
All right, let me come back to Mr. Tejan-Sie. Still on the issue of this accountability. Two different explanations don't come up. Mrs. Fatima Bio say, Naingo fend this 1 billion, can't put on the SLPP account. Napoleon in defense say, the money we remember na a fundraising event with them all na been to money. And if the current executive wants, then he audits that funds there. And when you look at the way how the SLPP politics done they play recently, it clear say Mrs. Building at the center. And a lot of questions where the public don't they ask, how unana the SLPP allow Mrs. Bio for come na the center of the internal SLPP politics, even the administration of the internal party structures?
First and foremost, Mrs. Bio is a member of the Sierra Leone People's Party. Mrs. Bio not in the center of the administration of the SLPP. You're not elected to no position. They work, what I see they do, they work with because it look close with the women's leader. And as such, they work closely with the women's council. You understand?
In a division form.
Yeah. That work, the way they work with them now appear, you understand, to be divided in the party. Because the statement them way make here is easily divisible. You understand? They're not a statement that would unite people at all. You understand? And the party, now we own role, the administration, the leadership of the party, for make sure say each and every member, as I say, abide by the rules, the regulations, and the constitution of the party. The party not just there for your own, it's governed by certain rules and what they call. And if the Mrs. Bio as a member step out, like any other member, you understand there, if we face the consequences, you understand the of inaction. And I think to say we lost them, provide for all that. So not to think then this one way, I think to say you understand no remediable. You understand? I think they can remedy. I think then they were we can take care of. They are alarming at this stage, you understand, they are cause for concern, but they can be addressed. We can address them.
One instance we make a lot of people believe she's very powerful and then at the center of the SLPP politics, although you they say na a member we get the right. Now the women's leader election at Kenima. Willa Hailo Sulaiman be the chief electoral commissioner. He puts law say nobody no for go with phone na the polling booth. Everybody see videos of that the way Mrs. Bio go take the mic and say that's not for Apple. How the party go able for resolve their issues there? Let everybody know in position and in power limits na the party.
Well, as I say, the way we will do them now, because all in there, as I say, we get lost them we guide we. The way we the party go do them now, as I say, now for use this opportunity on the 20th, for lay down serious guidelines about how the SLPP get for conducting itself until the next flag bearer elections, onto the next national elections. If we will not do that one day, as my brother rightly say, we go implode. We'll go fit inside the years and then an implosion will take place. As I will not go good for the party, not go good for the country, because the Sierra Leone People Party is a major political party. But I'm not think to say we structures them, we see them till that happen. Because we get strong structures, you understand. I make this incident happen. As the incident happens, it not take 2 hours. You understand, it was on social media that NEC is going to meet on the 20th. Because all across the country, I'm sure, key stakeholders, they go down, they call the chairman, don't they call the secretary general, say, what will they see so? Not good for the party. We need for go and meet and take a decision.
Allegation are that the current chairman, Jimmy Batilo Songa, be instruct for letting chain the doors and the gates of the party office. We make the Women's Council be all the events outside and save the PRO talk. Even the secretary will be the part of and talk. And if a Women's Council the whole election, everybody would expect say the chairman for the day. Then things there don't begin happen. So it clearly shows say dangers there ahead of the SLPP.
No, it clearly shows a division among the national officers there. For make the chairman not give authority for all the meeting at the party office. I don't know the full extent of the reasoning behind that, you understand there, but you know give the authority. And the national council meeting happened. Number one, a council meeting where that was not united, everybody was not there. Then number two, key national officers. Even though you understand the chairman or allow, you understand we're there, it's cause for concern. It's not a good sight that one day for we the members of the party, not a good sight that day for Sierra Leoneans as a whole. For see the chairman of a political party, they take a stance, and then in Secretary General, in PRO, and in Women's Leader, they take another stance inside the same political party. It's cause for concern. Because not that we elect them for go and run this party as a united executive, not as a divided, because a house that is divided cannot stand.
So is it right for an executive member within the party for support somebody really want for office publicly?
No. It's not good, because if you do it publicly, we all get biases. Nobody know you understand there. Even the electoral commissioner, they vote. So you must get your own preferred choice, you understand there. But when it comes to the dispensation, you understand, if you take chance, then you don't divide the party. You understand there? Because now you, after the elections, now you now count on for bring everybody on board call meeting, we go bring everybody on board, you understand, for make sure say we face the electorate as a united way and call. But you work for do that one day. If you don't take sides now, tomorrow we all we will go there. We not go there. Because you don't show bias already.
The question many people really ask, say, why is the leader of the party so quiet in all of this?
Well, we happen, you see, the problem right now is that we happen to have a leader of the party when are the president of Sierra Leone. And right now, I mean, Khadija, I get Bokuna in plate, you as a saloon, the challenges in Sierra Leone so great, you as a, and now you don't have to that now is the president of ECOWAS with all the problem. Then look within the last 2 weeks, almost could happen. You know, now I make the party, as I say, is structured in a way where even if we in governance, the party for one. You understand? The problem we'll get now, the people who for run the party, where the president busy, they run the country, and now they will don't see problem now will for fix. Because this now blatant, now big problem, this will for fix. Because you understand, you don't expect the president for left for one Sierra Leone for go one SLPP at this stage. When a Sierra Leone in one, now we get for take, go to the electorate in 2028. You understand, you get for focus on running the country. We, the chairman and the executive who don't choose, get for focus for run the party. Now I make at the time the other one, then term done, they call an early election, we'll go into money for go choose so that you understand that they go concentrate on this last 3 years for run this country so while we prepare the party for the next election.
But if you are now, like, say, respect somebody for authority, because everybody
inside the party, and that is worrying. Now I make, you understand, I'm glad the National Executive Council, one of the highest governing body, they can't meet. Because we get power past now we direct the national their position say we can declare them vacant. We can declare all those positions vacant and fill their position and then go call conference for go elect another executive. We get that power there for do them, you understand? And so you understand there. So now make they say we get for go, we they go now, go look at them concerns there because it is very concerning, you know. We don't expect Mother Bio and the president, you understand, President Bio, sorry, for the run country, you understand, they run the sub-region, then they come back, you understand, for can begin address the issue there. You understand, I think say the priority right now at the country.
Now power play the apple now?
Well, that's a see. Now I make a glad you ask the question about who that qualify. So this go make some people them go begin the easy small, you understand, make we give governance a chance. Because right now, instead of governing, we are busy campaigning.
One go and say, all man at the SLPP know the constitution.
Yeah.
But so they know say then tear
they adult. So man from where they buy this way, even though you know they look at more. Some man don't know what's in the inside. But man then they will not know inside. Even this executive, I doubt if they all know exactly what's in the inside this constitution and what's in the constitution say. Because if the executive know what's in this constitution say, that woman, the mommy no go talk what they talk under so. Therefore, don't call them. You understand? Tell her say no. This is not right.
Same executive been
they sit down there. You understand? They begin wonder if they really know what's in the constitution. And some of them they shake their head. When the mommy they talk. You understand? They can say what they talk now in the constitution. We all don't see what's in the constitution.
But so people can look at the constitution flout and look at say there are ways where people can able for bridge certain laws the way they inside the constitution and make their way through. Because if you are running for
in any society,
an office, if you read that particular section of the constitution,
they will guide you. Yeah. You're right. Now so much man in not only the party, not a man in general, not a man they go by the law. They don't know that this is law say, you understand there, but they do have. Because they think to say you understand, they go get away with them, you understand there. But you understand then but now make we get organs then like the police. You understand the prosecution, you understand, for make sure say we all abide by the law. Likewise, within we own political party, now make we get the people there for make sure say we follow the what they call. So, but if the people them, we're supposed to make sure say all man abide because each and every one of them, this constitution they tell you say, therefore believe for uphold the constitution. You understand, and all the extra regulations of this party. Even for become a member, that's key. You understand? You have to follow. You understand? Then what you write now the constitution and the regulations. Now make you a member of the SLPP. So now they use this podium now for appeal to Sierra Leone, especially to SLPP and you understand, for make sure say they know the rules and regulations and then constitution. If we all know them, it will help you a lot. Because things that they already say and things that they already do will not go do them.
So is Mrs. Bio going against the SLPP constitution?
By his utterance that day, yes, he did. Because he said something that is not right about what that's true about the constitution. By him publicly coming and telling us, you understand, about monies lost when we have not done an internal inquiries, because the constitution talks, you understand, you for make sure say you use all internal, you understand, before you go public. you for make sure say you use all internal mechanisms. And I don't think say don't use them for find out how that money they go. Either by writing the letter to the secretariat or to NEC to investigate, or to the treasury to investigate, you understand, and go in public. I think it breach them.
So waiting at the penalties according to our constitution if somebody breach the party constitution and make then kind of allegation then they.
So many. We get so many. Then now with disciplinary rules and regulation, we can reprimand you, we can suspend you, we can expel you. There are so many penalties, you understand, in our constitution. After a disciplinary hearing, there are so many things we can do to you.
So the NEC will take any disciplinary action against them because you just don't.
I'm not going to talk with the NEC will do because I'm just one single member in the NEC, you understand? But when we go inside, we go look at all the alternatives and whatever decision will come out in the decision of NEC.
Yes, it's becoming very interesting. Yeah, and I'll tell you like me wait here the foresee, I don't see the SLPP, I don't see readiness in the SLPP for continue. And if the APC able to capitalize on this, they form a formidable force. They see a political wind of change in the coming 2028 elections.
Mr. Tejan-Sie, is that possible?
I mean, not this year, no. Because the APC, the weakest opposition I don't see in my lifetime.
Why is this so?
Hey, look, everything is happening here. When last year, APC address national issues.
Okay.
The only issue that they address now, they're your issue.
Okay.
You understand? You have to, not to just tell we say no more, they can't rule. Throughout the 7 years, show me what you could do in the alternative. As a party, like who we've been there, you know Khadija, you were a journalist when I was Secretary General. Every month, we're having monthly. Every month, we challenge APC on each and every aspect of governance for that month's day. Wait till they see that one, they went last. You understand? They're so disorganized that now flag bearers then they perform the role of the national secretariat or the national leadership. Because you can see this one come on, make this statement and then they come on, make this statement and then yeah? And one and off criticism, you understand? Rather than an organized opposition, you understand? They say government will they organize and from the opposition you know. And may not see SPCF ready right now for perform that role there.
So for now we have two political parties way disorganized.
We are working on ours. I don't know what they do about their own. But I think to say it's unfortunate for Sierra Leone that the two major opposition parties then and the two major parties then go there in this form, you understand? One don't begin showing a perception of disunity. One already as an opposition party with a fight for power is already disunited and then it's not organized in opposition.
So the future of the country, it looks bleak.
Bleak. Until we have to do a lot of work. That's not going to hide and give you. And it's concerning to the average Sierra Leonean athlete.
But the institution we're supposed to regulate them political party. For example, the PPRC.
The PPRC. Then they do their own, you know. Then they do their own, you understand. And then most of the things when they go to them, you understand, and then they will call with. I think they have to be more proactive than they are, you understand, in terms of will and call. But PPRC is not going to force APC for organize and make sure that they be the opposition where they're supposed to be. You understand, eh? I don't think that the mandate they're handing at them. They are politicians. They have to be ambitious, and therefore no they say to be ambitious, not for just all no say SLPP is not doing well. What are you going to do? What are they not doing well, and how are you going to do it? These are crucial questions. Who opposition for always the answer for make people then believe say they go be a better government.
You'll be there about to make a statement, Mr. Tejan-Sie.
Mr. Tejan interject. Why they say I know they foresee the SLPP because. They are the incumbents. If they get this stark division, even the public utterance is there, where they show say this incumbents not really transparent, they are not accountable. Sierra Leoneans, they hold that to a very, large extent, Then the APC, of course, then they get the internal party squabbles. But fortunately, they don't begin to resolve. Look, the Samsumana issue.
But it's still in a PPRC.
Yeah, it's still the PPRC. But the ruling, eventually, now we are beginning to see even the tension will be then heightened. They die down gradually.
But people continue for the common every day.
Yes, I know. But I just know, say, with time, even the party stalwarts, they go know, say, they cannot disenfranchise that man. At the end, may they left everything in the hands of the delegates there for decide who is going to be the flag bearer. You dey follow, eh?
But their constitution will govern the party, and the APC executive, all the arguments are based on the constitution, just like what in Mr. Tejan-Sie talk about the 5 years clause. We also did at the SLPP constitution, we limit certain people enough for qualify for even going to a convention for one for a flag bearer.
It's understandable, but if you know the type position where that man be occupy before ever the political stalemate happen, then the same executive can sit down by virtue of an individual. He say, you know what? Let us admit this individual into this cadre so that he will be fit for. So if the APC, they are determined to come in governance, I feel say they get for reconcile themselves. Because it's very key. Here is about power.
So now you agree with what Mr. Tejan-Sie say both political parties disorganized?
No, I agree with you. Not to say the parties they not get the internal squabbles. They are there. They get the rank order. But you cannot expect it of an incumbent. The type divisive politics within the incumbent, to me, it's alarming. So I know they see
if they're able for settle the division within the SLPP, and as well APC able for reform certain things that were happen within the party. How you the projects the 2028 elections for the two parties?
The two parties? Well, it all depends on the Sierra Leoneans. One, make I tell you, the SLPP now, they focus now for succession, struggle, whilst they have a mandate to fulfill. Another mandate the Sierra Leoneans that they watch. We were here, not to power outage, we even. But these are the issues. To what extent they were even though basic social amenities they really help for promote them. Now then the Sierra Leoneans, these are the indicators they get for watch. Their performance. Because a government also just the entrance legitimacy. Entrance legitimacy is questionable because still we have a problem with the 2023 elections. Why do we have even the tripartite? Have we implemented all the recommendations? Even the TRC report, they recommend all those issues were very important. You see? So if the incumbents know the focus for deliver on the promises, they just did power struggle. You think Sierra Leoneans will be stupid enough to maintain them in governance? No. They will kick them out of power. May they try the other option. So this is my own concern that the incumbents, the current divisive politics is not expected of an incumbent that is in power. The opposition, one can at least accept the divisive politics. But I think they are far ahead now, trying to amend, wounds.
Mr. Tejan-Sie, this current executive, many people believe say they not get the experience for handle the SLPP, especially where the party they now na a crossroad for go into an elections where them believe say they retain power.
Well,
because you've been there before.
Yes, you are not. You will say this. They not get the experience. I mean, Jimmy Batilo is from the trenches. He's been in the party. He's been working for the party at different levels, up to the position of the regional chairman. And come back. You don't be organizing secretary. You get other one them when at them first step this, but there is always the first time. I was 29 when I became Secretary General for the first time. You understand there? Yeah? You understand? I matured in it. You understand there? So, I mean, politics, you understand, there are times, you understand, you have to blend the young and the old, you understand? Because when the old then go, you forget people there. The young can only be prepared if you get the opportunity for me, let's get the experience. So, I mean, I know that they say that is a mixed bag. That's always what you get in politics, you understand? You could get one them way. Don't did it for long, you go get one who just the kind side, just like a parliament. You always get people who they go parliament for the first step. Because if they don't go there, they will get the experience, Because the one they will before they get for go. So get for give people that chance, you understand? But I know say the people you mature quickly in politics. You understand? The one they will just join and know say sooner or later then go then call. And all this will happen a part of the teething problem, then learning with 9 and day and so, But we are here, we did at the neck. We go guide them. We go make sure say you understand them, they learn, you understand them as fast as possible. These are things we can handle. I'm not think to say that things then it's good to talk about them and what they call, but both in the case of the APC and the SLPP, I know say we'll go into the next elections as united parties because we all want for maintain power, then say one for take power, you understand But as it is right now, so we have to address these issues, you understand We get we own, then SEP get their own, you understand We all have structures to address those issues. You understand? It might look bleak now, but as time they go, as we approach the election, Sierra Leoneans will see that, you understand? They will get the choice who they deserve for make between the two.
Everybody way no one for consolidate. Everybody just want for say na me.
Because the lucky list for we own part is this division is not in government. Government is moving. You understand? I don't see no minister don't come openly say they run. You understand?
Campaigning for them, flyers, then they go out.
They talk. But
then even they print flyers then now.
But they're not. But now people then go do that one day for them. You understand? But they're not. They're not. Yes, we can come and stop that. You understand? If they are doing that, we can stop that. But what I'm saying is they are not openly using ministerial platforms, you understand, to campaign right now as it is. You understand? They all focused on the job what the president don't give them for do, and the president himself is focused. But we have people, you understand, there who are outside, who are not in this ambition. And rightly so, we have to put guidelines. We have to put a stop to that because it's too early right now, you understand. Eh? I think to say the whole party for DBN, the government, because we are the governing party, we should be there supporting government, you understand, for deliver, rather than, you understand, us, government trying to deliver, and we are distracting perception by this dense squabbles they have for power, and then uncontrolled ambition they are, you understand, we all get. You know, all man want to be president. All man they declare every day, you know.
I think I want to close back with the SLPP constitution. One side the way you talk about who is who, would that qualify, would that suppose for the come out now, and all the people the way they name them don't they come out for you, they're not qualified.
Well, most of them, because I tell you, say, and the how they call her, the vice president, me I the name, you understand? I don't even know, but even at that, you understand? Instead not tell we it, supporters them, they carry that and they campaign for her, they qualify. I tell you, say, John Benjamin himself, I don't hear people they talk about her. Instead not come out it, he qualify.
How about Dr. Kane-Kolayum-Keller?
No, he's not a distinguished Grand Chief Patron under this constitution.
So he not qualify for one.
Now. We don't know what he will decide in future.
But
I'm telling you, but now they want they not qualified. If tomorrow we go na neck, they admit people in Kansai, we admit them to that category, and at the same time we amend this constitution for reduce the tenure we get for they go qualify. But as of now, as this constitution is so right now, they're not qualified.
Constitutional review not they go on at the SLPP way, na the chief minister they in charge of that.
We not chef that one day will go. You understand that now be the last executive. We not chef that one day.
Because I may for understand say the chief minister they chair a constitutional review committee.
Yes,
at the SLPP.
we decide that, you understand, but for a long time I know you're nothing but till we go to the last election. And when this new executive don't come, I know you're nothing but that yet, you know. But I know that they say the main things then we me and the secretary talk about now minor amendments. We get minor things there. You know, say constitutional bulky documents as soon as they practice them, as soon as they use them, when I go see typo here and there, mistake here and there, when I done we try for tidy now and scare and go to that now important right now. Tidy and carry and go to PPRC so that we will make the amendments then.
Because rumor has it that Dr. Kane-Kolayum-Keller they plan for merge under the Ebema movement with the first lady for let them run.
You not gonna know that, you know. As me say right now too early for all them things there. So me know the thing what I think say early, I don't even think about them. I don't think to say that the 10 this, you know. 2 years to election, 3 years to elections, we don't begin the jostle for power as a governing party. Me think to say that's unfortunate at this juncture.
From an academic point of view, waiting for this current SLPP executive then focus now, Mr. Turay.
Well, I think they for support the government, the president, make it able to deliver on their promises. Because now that's the Sierra Leoneans they go use as a benchmark for either vote them in or they vote them out in 2028. May they try for resolve their own internal party squabbles and focus on the bread and butter issue of Sierra Leoneans, because then they are very paramount. Because if they're able to achieve that, trust me, the stakes would be very high, it will be highly competitive, but trust me, they will be kicked out of governance.
All right. Somebody they ask a question, Mr. Tejan-Sie. He say if President Bio being qualified for one for the flag bearer in 2012, one American flag bearer,
yes,
according to the constitution.
The constitution then, yes. The constitution 2012 different from the constitution now. The constitution on 2012, they all will be one being qualified for one.
But now they don't get qualify candidates yet. It's
But
like,
we don't amend the constitution. That person didn't know. See that constitution we Mada be one at 1995 constitution. Now this election year will be under the 2020 constitution.
what you go say to somebody they say the SLPP will not get candidates yet?
We'll get so many candidates.
With all their names there, we say not qualify.
Their names there are beaucoup. Their names there with this, so they all qualify for one side. So I will say
they not qualify.
no.
According to the
I mean the one they wouldn't, the one they will qualify under this list. There are them beaucoup.
So now we go fen.
We get beaucoup. And I'll tell you, say over and over, say, you're not restricted to this list. Then NEC get the power for bring people like cancer. You understand? So some of them when they say for the jump, so you understand? They might come in, you understand? But all I advise them is may we consolidate against force, make we get a legacy what they take to the people, you understand? That now for concern, but now you understand rather than this. More left APC for what they call, you understand?
Even yourself.
Me not consider that they are what they say. I don't go to advise people not for consider something, then maybe they consider that, and they are not consider that, and they guys now. And me not supposed to they will ever come out for one for politics. Past people like a lot of people like get for common, I don't say me I run. Because I believe so people in common say me I run, now God don't choose me. Because I believe that you understand power is from God to us. We did that polling station, nobody know they would pass God.
What you go say about somebody will say the real SLPP, not to the in governance so.
SLPP is SLPP. As long as you're a member of the Sierra Leone People's Party, you're SLPP. If you go by the rules and regulations, the values of the party, you're SLPP. You understand? Yes, like any other political party, you must get people in there, you understand, who are recalcitrant, who are lawless, you understand. They don't want to go by what thing they go on. That's not societal malaise that one day, you know. They around every organization gets them, you understand. But you understand, we know they discriminate. As long as you're a member of this party, you have to be governed by the rules and regulations of this party, and that makes you a SLPP.
Many thanks for joining this morning.
Thank you very
much. Interpret the Sierra Leone People's Party constitution and you don't make it clear. Or you think say according to waiting day now on a constitution qualifies so far. So we quickly before you go, you want to assure the public say after the 20th on the meet now on a National Executive Council on the highest decision making body of the party. Sanity go there after that? By
the grace of God, sanity go there after that because we address all the issues and concerns of membership and the national and the national public. All right. And also many thanks, Mr. Turay, we joined with this morning. Well, now, so we the end this edition of the Breakfast Show. We come to you live from Liberty Online TV. We will get Sulaiman Banja Tejan-Sie, a lawyer and also a former Secretary General of the Sierra Leone People's Party. It will address the issues we get for do with the powers of the executive based on within the SLPP constitution. Say forum, the chairman of the party, he get powers past all the other executive members. Them and also we get a political analyst to come out from an academic point of view, what he think about the tension within the SLPP now. Many thanks to Musa Saukoma and also Michael Ayeno Conte and Aisha Ismansai. We support the production team for let this edition of the Breakfast Show come to you. Alex Lawrence Kuman, I produced this edition of the Breakfast Show. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say have a good day.
And Mina Al Hassan Kumar, they wish you a pleasant day. Continue for watch Liberty Television as throughout the day we're going to upload plenty of content now with different social media handles. It's a pleasure being here and continue for follow Liberty Television. Stay blessed.
At Farmos, freshness isn't just a promise, it's our way of life. From raw and smoked catfish to kanya peppers, beni, rice and gari kanya and natai. From premium crayfish, ogiri and fufu to smoked chicken, fresh eggs from the farm to the fridge, country chicken and garden fresh vegetables. Try our habanero pepper, gari, hot pepper sauce, pure honey, and so much more. All locally produced, organically grown, harvested fresh every day, and hygienically processed. A fresher taste, healthier foods, stronger communities. Farmos, fresh from our farms to your home. Visit Farmos at 1 Fode Drive, Hill Station, Freetown. Call +232 74 000044.
Country Salon also every decision they touch the life of plenty people. One program they bring the voice of the people to the heart of politics.
This na Politics and the People, the program where they give the power to the people, explain the truth, and bring the leader them close to the citizen them.
Real discussion, real voice them, real impact. Join the debate and make them hear your voice.
Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Now you platform where they turn up for the truth and civil engagement. Only on Liberty Online TV.
Let me talk about politics. Let me talk about people.
Term them like this, where politics they shape with future, career they define we path them, and the economy they touch everybody in life.
Big thank you to
One program where they ask the hard question them and seamlessly bring the answer them close to you, face to face with the movers and shakers, the voice them will matter, the issue them will count. One time per week, one big name, one big issue, one-on-one on Liberty Online TV. Every Friday, 8 to 9 p.m. with Khadija Bangura. One-on-one, only on Liberty Online TV.
You are watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.